wait. We got a hobby box. 0809 Upper Deck Ice featuring 5 cards pack, 20 packs box, an Angie box of 0809 Ice. Should be expecting 3 hits. It'll be auto or mem, one of which will be an autograph, says right there. We should also be expecting 4 ice premieres per box. Well, glory days of Upper Deck Ice. But before we get into today's video, this video is sponsored by Miraj Trading. Looking for a seal box yourself? Check out MirajTrading.com, featuring a wide selection of old and new boxes ranging from hockey to TCGs. Be sure to check out the recently released 24-25 Upper Deck Stature, available for purchase now. Also be sure to check out the rewards program, which customers can earn points which can be redeemed for discounts, including 1 point for each dollar spent. Also be sure to check out the Miraj app, very useful and handy way to shop, featuring a section for all in-stock hockey boxes, a tab for pre-orders, much more. So be sure to check out the app. Also be sure to check out Sizzle to buy now and pay later to make purchasing those big ticket items easy. Thank you Miraj Trading for sponsoring today's video. Links in the description. Let's get to today's video. So, 809 Ice, the glory days of Ice. Before I get you on this box cost, it's like mid 200s. That's before taxes, like mid 200s. Now, 100 card base set, well, that's the pure base, no parallels. The base actually stretches to 226. As well, there's 84 ice premieres, 4 levels of parallels, the highest being the 1999. Definitely prefer that over the parallels of current year. Of course, you have the level 1s of 99. There's 2 future Hall of Famers in this crop, Steven Stamkos and Drew Doughty. There's some Hall of Very Good, like Claude Giroux, Alex Pietrangelo, Blake Wheeler. But Doughty's at 499. The level 1s, there's some whiffs. Fabian Brudstrom, he got a hat trick in his first game. Well, let's give him a level 1 ice premieres of 99. Bill Toffee was touted, never panned out. Boychuk, Gillies, they were okay rookies way back when. I don't remember them being like the big time chase, but they got level 1s here. And there's 42 ice premieres patches to 10. They were part of the base set, weirdly. It goes all the way up to 226 there. It'd be cool to pull one of those. Now, in terms of hits, we should be getting 3 hits in here. Could be auto or mem. Most common hits will be the Fresh Threads, which are rookie jerseys. They also have the Frozen Fabrics. There are cool parallels of these, like this Uncle Todd here. This is like a patch 1 to 25 there, like PETG. Never parallels of those, but those are the most common right there. Now, the most common autograph is Glacial Graphs 1 in 24. A little over 80% shot at getting Glacial Graphs in here, which isn't the end of the world considering the checklist is decent. Some interesting names, mainly Gretzky, Orr, and Crosby, among others. Top of that, signature swatches, 1 in 320, extremely tough. Also, really strong checklist. You have Sid, Gordie Howe, Luke Robitaille, Mario Lemieux, Patrick Waugh, among others. That's really tough there. Would love to get one of those. But one of the most compelling cards you can pull in here is the Frozen Foursomes. 35 of them. They're numbered to 5. They're quad autos with like jerseys under the autographs. It's like PETG cards. There's some insane combos in here, like the Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, Mark Messier, Wayne Gretzky. But there's so many interesting ones in there. That's the main target. On top of that, there's a couple of inserts. The Pride of Canada's 1 in 320 and the Stanley Cup Foundation also 1 in 320. But yeah, let's revisit 0809 Ice. Definitely a nostalgic product for me. Alright, 809 Ice. Didn't open a ton of this way back when as well. I just opened retail of this 0809 Series 1 and 2. But the ice premieres way back when were super popular. This was a much popular set way back when. Unfortunately, the current configuration ice kind of blows. Like if you're gonna water it down, I mean, make the ice premieres higher numbered. Make those 99 special once again. But I think a lot of damage has been done to the point where I don't know if it can be redeemed. But here we go. 5 cards a pack. Got Carey Price in the front. Second year for Carey Price. The base will not be acetate like they were in like the mid 2010s there. But here's the base, largely fine here. There is going to be base packs, but there's Nick Lidstrom towards the end of his career here. He had a few more years after that. But there's Spinorama, Pierre-Marc Bouchard. There's a Zach Parise. Then you have the filler right there. Like a Joe Sakic, K. Upper Deck Store. They have Jerome McGinley and Derek Roy. Cool. So just 100 cards on the base set. Should be getting 4 ice premieres in a box. They are sticking pretty aggressive. Chris Drury, current GM of the Rangers, but there's him playing. Then we have Paul Kariya on the Blues. Then we have Simone Gagne. Then we have Mike Green. Is that the year or the year before? Right around that time, he got 30 goal a year. Then we have Dumont Kate. Next pack up here, Milan Hajduk. Still nothing, bunch of base packs. And we have Pavel Datsyuk. Alfie there, Kate. In the back, we got Roberto Luongo and Thomas Vanek. Next pack of ice. Still nothing doing yet. Do we finally have something in here? I don't know. Hey, Phil, nice. You know, it's a base card. It's an early Phil. I'll take that. Then you have Vinny LeCavalier. And these base are like textured, too. They're very nice. And then we have Paul Martin, the Prime Minister there. And you have Thomas Vokoun. Shout out Keith Ballard. And hey, Sean Avery. Didn't know he's in the checklist there. That's cool there, Sean Avery. Okay, filler in every pack as well. There's Marty Turco. These are sticking pretty aggressively. Cristobal. Then we have Olli Jokinen. Leafs legend Olli Jokinen there. There's Marian Gaborik and Rick DiPietro. There you go. Around that time, he just recently signed that big boy contract, and his injuries derailed his career. But Mike Comrie, his half brother, Eric, is a backup for the Jets. And we have Patrick Kane, second year, even though it's a photo from his first year, I think. The WWW on there. But then we have Marty St. Louis, head coach of the Habs now, Hall of Famer there. Eric Stahl. And who else we got here? Joe Sakic. Cool. Alright, literally nothing doing to this point. Is there going to be anything in this box? Dan Carcillo, former feisty guy there. There's Chris Pronger. And we have a goalie, Vezina Toskala. nice. Still in the way 09. I know Justin Pogge came in that year. Got rid of Tuukka Rask, didn't need him. And you have Jason Arnott and Yoni Pickens. Okay, I mean, where's all the pulls in this box? There's Marek Svatos, rest in peace. There's the Chichu train, Jonathan Chichu. There's Jason Spezza. And we have Sean Horkoff. I think his son got drafted recently. And Big Z, Zdeno Chara, okay? What, we like halfway through? Almost halfway through, there's nothing doing. We finally have an ice premieres. There's something in here slightly interesting. Bunch of base packs. There's Alex Tanguay. You have King Henrik. And you have Dan Ellis. I really like those Preds jerseys there. Then you have Corey Perry. And you have Daniel Sedin, okay? Like, what do we left here? 5 on this side, 6 on this side. So after this pack, we're gonna be halfway through. Gonna be anything in this pack? Oh my gosh, is there really nothing in here? Well, here's the back card. There's Frolov again. There's Stastny. Or maybe we haven't seen Frolov yet. But hey, Sid base, that's cool. There's Nathan Horton and Alexander. Alright, here we go. We got 10 packs left. We should be expecting 7 things in the box. So hopefully we get those 7 things here. 4 ice premieres, 3 hits. We finally have an ice premieres. I think we finally do or not. We'll separate the base here. There's Saku Koivu. Centennial year for the Habs. There's J.S. Jaguar. And then you have Jared Evely, 2009. But there's Patrice Bergeron and Nick Backstrom. Yeah, we're past the halfway point. Eventually we're going to need everything in this box. Oh geez, we do have a card here. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It might be the hit of the box. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm actually going to be hostile here. Next pack up here we have Burrow. Sticking pretty aggressively. There's Brad Richards, Marty Brodeur. There's Joe Thorne, Mike Badano. This stiff as a board, so there's probably going to be something in this one here. Oh yeah, there's definitely something in here. It's pretty much the thickness of this, so it feels like a PETG card, so it could be good there, but there's Derek Roy again. Yeah, it's definitely a Frozen Fabrics. It's going to be this way. Vesa Toskala. There you go. Hey, patch. That's cool. Sharks patch. Frozen Fabrics 4 of 25. That's actually really cool there. Got some teal. Vesa Toskala, so came to Leafs in 708, but that's cool. It says this memorabilia is certified being used in a Sharks game. Nice patch there. Vesa Toskala. Haven't pulled ice premieres yet. Being hostile with the auto, but okay. But let's continue on here. That's a nice pull. Oh, I think we do have our first ice premieres finally. Yeah, we do have our first ice premieres, but there's Gino Hemsky. Take this card off here. The Peter Mueller. Then we have Brad Boys, and ooh, come on, be him. Brian Boyle. Okay, there you go, Brian Boyle. Ice premieres at $9.99. So is that the level 3 there? Love this design. They've retro this design out, but Boyle, big center, solid career there. I'll take that one there. That's $528, $9.99 for Brian Boyle. Nice Aztec card there. Definitely far from the worst. From the 84 there, top 25% there. But there's Mike Richards. Cards are sticking aggressively. There's Marty Biron. We have another ice premieres. I see some orange. So I'm hoping for what? Giroux. It's gonna be Kyle Pozo. There you go. Kyle Pozo. Ice premieres of $4.99. So that's level 2. Second best here. $432, $4.99. Retired on top. Stanley Cup champ with the Panthers in 2024. Another guy that had a really solid career there. Good 50, 60 point top 6 forward in his prime. So that's a solid one there. Got 2 solid players in the ice premieres. Good there. What do we got here? Ooh, we have a jersey card. Is it a Fresh Threads? I don't know. It might be another Frozen Fabrics, but there's Toby Enstrom. Ari Lettinen, some Thrashers there. There's Andre Kopitar, 3rd year Kopitar. We have Ovi. There you go. 4th year Ovi. There's Danny Briere. And what do we got here? I think it's another Frozen Fabrics. It is Scott Gomez. There you go. On the Rangers. Bit of a weird one there. Those look like Rangers pieces. It might be Devils, I think. Yeah, there you go. Devils NHL piece. Frozen Fabrics. Basic one there. Okay. All right. We still need 2 ice premieres. There are 3 packs. Now reveal the autograph. Is there anything in here? Or can I just go through this quickly here? But hey, Tim Thomas. There's Carey Price, 2nd year. There's Wade Red on the Rangers. Jason Palmville. All right. Here we go. Should be some ice premieres in here. There's Marcus Naslund on the Rangers. It looks weird. There's Heater. Always love getting the Heater there. There's Kovalchuk. Take that off there. So what color we got here? Oh, that another orange. So it could be another Islander. Hoping for a flyer. Maybe Giroux. That is, come on. No, Jonathan Kalinsky. Do not remember him, probably because he didn't have a Young Guns back in 0809, but ice premieres there. Jonathan Kalinsky, Kate. That's the highest number 1. And here we go. Final pack should be another ice premieres in here. You get 4 ice premieres per box. So let's take the back cards off here. Osgood and Patrick Sharp. And here we go. Another ice premieres. Looks to be a bit red. So I guess we'll see who it is. Is that Pierre-Luc Letourneau LeBlanc? No, it's Patrick Davis. Dang it. That's the 1999, 1067, 1999. Another not so great one there, okay? And here we go. Let's check out the auto. It looks like a Glacial Grass for sure. Let's take the back cards off here. Kiprusoff and Mike Ribeiro. And you got a filler. And let's take this Getzlaf base off there. There's Shane Doan. I think it's facing this way, so I have to do that, then do that, and do that. So here we go. Glacial Grass. Pretty good checklist. Oh, geez. Not see that. Let's go this way. Jake Voracek. Hey, there you go. Jake Voracek. Glacial Grass. It's also a rookie. But hey, that's a nice pull there. He had a very solid career. Top line winger in his prime. He was cut short due to injury, but solid one there. There's some 809 ice. Hey guys, got a hobby box. 809 ice. 13 base packs in there. But our actual pulls, we got a Patrick Davis to 1999 ice premieres. We got Kalinsky to 1999 ice premieres. Got 2 pretty good ones. Brian Boyle to 999 ice premieres. We also got the Kyle Poser, our best one there, a 499. Our 3 hits, well, we got a Scott Gomez Frozen Fabrics with Devils pieces. Got a Vesa Toskala Frozen Fabrics patch, jersey patch there, to 25 with Sharks pieces, which is really cool. And our autograph with a Glacial Grass of Jacob Voracek. Rookie year as well. Nice on-card autograph there. So yeah, ice isn't what it used to be. Nowhere near. So there's that. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for more breaks to come. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys later.